Rolling. What's good? It is, do you know what? It's chest day and it's not Monday. How crazy is that? It is a Tuesday and we're gonna do chest. We mixed it up a bit. Obviously, when you're training with other people, you gotta get, you gotta choose a day that works for everyone. So I did back yesterday and I'm doing chest today to mix with these guys. So we're at Iron Addicts. Check it out. And the last time I benched on this bench was at least 2-3 years ago with Big Rob and Jeff Logs. So yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, we're gonna have a typical chest day. Now it's gonna be difficult to have a typical chest day, because there's 4 of us and we don't all train the same. However, we're gonna try and mix and match to give you something that is basic between us 4, So we're gonna start with flat. Then I think we're gonna move on to incline, which is typical of what I do anyway. And then we're gonna do flies, which is pretty routine. That's pretty much how it normally goes. Whenever I've trained with anyone, it's normally get your whole presses out of the way, flat, incline, and then your flies.
Couldn't get away from it. It was almost him that hurt my little feelings.
It's fine because after all that, if they saw him on the street, yo, Mike, can I get a picture?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then they'll post.
Just took a picture of that bitch ass Mike shit.
Yeah. And drag you. Drag your ass. Y'all got no filter.
The internet is a cold place.
Hey, the internet always wins. Always wins.
Like, it's mad. You shouldn't really don't trust these people that you think are your fans or your followers. No one cares. No one cares. There's this sign on Lincoln, on Lincoln Boulevard. This big, it's like a memorial like this, and it just literally says "No one cares," and it always makes me laugh because I think to myself, that's the truth right there. But people don't realize that. Or even like the little thing that's happening with like 21 Savage right now with the deportation. Everyone's laughing. But yeah, you're gonna bang his tune. You're gonna say you're a fan, but you're bending up at the fact that he might get deported. Yeah.
Simeon got like a 90-inch reach.
I didn't know I had y'all mad at a nigga for that. I'm like, man, certain things we can't avoid.
Not mad. It wasn't mad. I was disappointed. I'm gonna tell you that.
Oh yeah.
So many mistakes from the start. So many mistakes. I used to go here and I thought I was doing something.
But I think that shit did make us a little bit stronger though. You gotta stop it in mid-air too.
Yeah. That's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do.
But if you come in close.
Yeah.
But some people might go here.
Yeah.
Like,
I say now, I remember when I was younger and I never used to touch chest.
Oh, you used to just go right here. How old were you when you started training?
About 14.
What about you?
Shit, 5.
Damn.
Yeah, I got a picture on the gram with a 6-pack at 6 years old.
14.
temperature is quite cold today, which is why we all got our hoodies and t-shirts on, and we've got the back door open, so that's why the hoodies are on. It's freezing. Could have been a better set, it was kind of wobbly, but hopefully on the next one I'll have warmed into it. Yeah.
Is there anything you noticed after a set that just feels wrong, like your wrist feels a little?
Yeah, just like I don't feel like I was pressing with the same energy on both sides, same force on both sides. It just felt like it was a bit off. Almost. Calves. You know what? I've never done a calves video. I don't even post videos of calves on Instagram, and the reason being is who really wants to see it? It's so boring. But I'm gonna do it because it's it's something that a lot of guys, especially black guys, that are lacking and don't really give any effort to because they think that they can't build them, and you can. You know, I've definitely built mine, so I'm gonna do a video just on calves, you know, so that you guys can see you can build them.
You know what I'm saying? Like this weight, it don't be a problem because I got women wrists. My wrist is small like a girl. So.
Me too, man.
Yeah, like that shit, like.
But then at the same time, for me, I've never really, I don't know about you, have you used wrist straps before?
Yeah, I did.
Come on.
Back, I used to go real heavy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they used to work, but then I wore them so much to where they start getting weak when I didn't use them. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like I was mentally dependent on them. Where my wrist was like just shot. Woo-wee!
Come on.
Just hit one set on this.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, that shit feel like 4 wheels. I know. Usually it didn't even matter taking no weight off of this shit.
Didn't. Which sucks. Because usually it feels way lighter.
Yeah, it feel lighter. That shit didn't feel lighter. It might have felt lighter if we went right into it.
Yeah, lift. 3, 2, 1.
So you guys are always asking, what's the best, free weights or machines when it comes to, you know, pretty much any muscle group. So I'm gonna get a take on everyone's opinion. I'm gonna give mine as well. So we'll start off with Mr. Mac. He's doing his set. What do you prefer? What's best for people to do? Beginners, you know, machines or free weights?
For beginners, they need to go machines because the stability. You can, because when you go on free weights, if you got one side stronger than the other, you can hurt yourself if you don't have a good spotter. So machines, the stability is way better for a beginner.
I differ. I think free weights, and I only say that because that's how I started.
Yeah.
But I would say do both. But I say free weights because I understand what Mac is saying with the stability, but that's why you got to take your time and do it properly. Don't try to go super heavy in the beginning. You know, start light. Don't be too cool to go light. You know what I mean? We talked about it before. Sim, he wanted to correct his squat form. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna break the weight back down and go light. And he's back strong as fuck, doing it perfect. So me personally, I didn't start using machines till later, till now. And because I have the muscle that I've built up over all these years, I can maintain it with machines. But I'm a fan of free weights.
I say both. Both are good for you, but free weights is where you're gonna get all your mass and different stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and free weights gonna help out that core too, because you got to be able to stabilize it. Like Max said, you got to be able to stabilize it. So you want to be able to stabilize the weight too. So I think free weights is better.
I think I know exactly what Mac was saying, and it's a combination of what, for me, it's a combination of what Mac was saying and what everyone else is saying. What he's saying is, when you first start, it is safer to be on the machines. So, for example, if it's day one, you don't want to be getting on the under a bench. You don't want to be doing free weights because you haven't got a clue what you're doing. So that's his point. With the machines, it guides your movement. So if you're a true beginner and you haven't got a PT, you haven't got someone to guide you, no one there that's got experience, certainly jump on a machine. The plane of movement is set for you, and it's going to be, it's going to be easy for you to get along with. But if you're just starting and you have got someone, get them to teach you how to do a bench press. Get them to teach you how to do, all the basics. I remember when I'd been training for a long time before I did my first deadlift, years. I didn't do it because I looked at it and it looked like a technical exercise. It's not something you just go up and lift up a bar. So I took my time and I waited for, there was certain guys in the gym, these guys were, I don't even see guys like this anymore. They were lifting 7, 8 plates like it was nothing. There was about 3 guys in my main gym that were doing it. I went up to them, got some tips, and just got guidance on the actual form, and then I started doing it. So everyone's right in their own respect. If you're gonna start off and you've never really trained, use machines, plane of movement is set. However, if you can get someone to teach you, jump on a barbell, get them to teach you how to do a bench press, get them to teach you how to squat from the basics.
I feel what you said too. Like they can always hop on the Smith machine.
Yeah, and your plane of movement is set.
It's kind of like both of them. Get a little bit of free weight.
I with Smith machines too though, we know of somebody that died on a Smith machine.
Yeah. 24. 24.
So
No way.
Get stuck.
Yeah.
You literally get stuck if you there by yourself.
They know how to lack.
Do you know what? But you know what? That's because people get complacent with a Smith machine and think that, it's going to save you every time. And like, you still got to put on something sensible, something that you can handle. Not just, like the Smith machine, I can hook it, so I'll take whatever off and mess around. I don't know what happened to the guy that you're talking about, but I just know that, that's a thing that can tend to happen on a Smith, that you just put on whatever thinking, I could just hook it instead of doing your own weight.
Also, what I tell you guys all the time, just like when I say you could do pull-ups every day, you do push-ups every day as well. Look, my sons, they have to do 100 push-ups, 100 bodyweight squats every day. You know what I mean? I used to do the shit. I still do it sometimes. There's times when I go to the gym, I don't really feel like lifting a lot of weights. I'll do simple exercise, 100 kettlebell swings, 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and I'll do them in a circuit. As many kettlebells as I can do, as many push-ups as I can do, as many squats I can do. A little break, and then just keep doing that. Little shit like that will really help y'all because, like Max said, you don't have the stability, but you could build that shit at home with push-ups, pushing your own body weight. I don't want to see any of y'all in here trying to beast out if you can't do 100 push-ups. Get the fuck off of the weights. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to do it straight, but in a decent amount of time. That's something that y'all should do, all right? 100 push-ups, pull-ups, all of that shit. Get efficient at the basics. I'm all about the basics.